Book 6.
Oh,
Begun in the
boy.
last episode. We are now in episode 2 of book 6.
Oh my god.
The pyramid is before you. Let me just get my notes because this is all new to me.
It's big.
How big?
From a distance, the pyramid appears majestic and serene, save for the occasional arcs of electricity that dance from one iron rod adorning the pyramid to another. Resting on sandy dunes for the first time in 6 long millennia, the enormous structure is an achievement of ancient genius and labor, a monument to the reign of Hakatep I, the Sky Pharaoh.
Are we standing in front of it?
Yes, you can see
Alright,
it.
let me just...
So, 760 feet to its side to 500 feet tall at its peak, and it is 70 feet buried in sand from its fall. Let me know when you guys approach it.
How do we get in?
The doors are all probably buried. Except, if I built a flying pyramid, I would build multiple entrances and exits all along the side.
From what you can see on the side, there is a door going. There's just like some stairs going up leading to a door. From on the other sides as well, you see there's also stairs leading up to multiple doors.
Let's approach it.
So there's one on this side and then 2 on the sides that you can see. Yeah, you full heal. You full heal in...
Like 14 rounds.
Yeah. So
like,
when it's not in combat, you full heal.
Oh yeah, in 18 rounds.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes.
Cool.
Yeah.
700 feet by what?
500
500.
was tall. It's 500 tall, 70 feet in the sand.
And 76.
So there's
760 to the
470
side.
feet.
760 feet. 500
That's
feet.
the slope, yeah.
Tall.
So you guys approach.
Yes.
As you guys are about 100 feet away, a loud horn echoes from the pyramid across the desert. And you hear a booming voice as she appears on the stairs. These are the words of Hakatep I, Lord of the Sands, Scourge of the Shori, most beloved son of Set, glorious and eternal Sky Pharaoh of Assyrian. Let all who would grow wise fall silent and listen. Rejoice, faithful of Assyrian, your god Pharaoh has returned to rule over his lands and his people with strength and wisdom, to return the kingdom to the glory lost by his unworthy successors? Is it you who called down the pyramid?
Hearken to the words of Rodrigo.
The first!
Of his name, born of the Riverlands to a man who was a merchant and a tailor. We have called down the great Sky Pharaoh's pyramid and welcome him here to the earth.
Where the wise walk.
Do you wish to speak with him? Rodrigo, herald of current Osirian, speaker of the sands, that which decides how his friends will die. Make a perception check, you.
28.
You recognize her as the skinless woman, but she has skin.
That's a real hard thing to recognize. I've seen your muscles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be very difficult for me to decide how my friends are going to die if I don't get to speak to Hakatep. I mean, how else can I choose? There's so many ways a person can die. Who's this that I'm speaking to, and how much trouble am I getting us into?
Nanuruset is interested in you joining him inside. You can come in. Your other friends will have to walk on the wind, breathe in the water, swim through the soil, and dance in the fire. But if you wish to leave them, you can come inside.
Is this a standing offer?
Just now. The Nanuruset wants to see where you stand with him and Hakatep.
I believe I may have a vested interest inside as well.
You will have to earn it.
Taking down one of his pyramids wasn't good enough. Taking down a second one, still not good enough.
If you can survive the pyramid, then yes, you will deserve another chance to speak with the glorious Sky Pharaoh.
She just looks at you and she's like, what are you? Quick huddle, everyone. Quick huddle. So I'm not going to lie, dancing in fire sounds really appealing. Quite up my alley.
Dance in the wind. Sorry, Justin, it was swim in the soil, dance in the wind, breathe in the sea, and what was the other one?
So walk on the water,
Walk on
in
the
the
water.
wind, breathe. Walk on the wind, breathe in the
Walk on the
water,
wind.
swim through the soil, dance in the fire.
I mean, there's lightning up there. Chances are I can just zap my way in. So if you go in, and
Oh, I had
then
that
you're
one
on
already.
your lonesome. Because apparently I love leaving you alone.
Sorry, Justin, one more time. I fucked this up.
Walk on the wind,
Yeah,
breathe in the water,
yeah,
swim through the soil,
yeah.
dance in the fire.
Dance in the fire. Okay. Walk,
Does it seem like she can hear us?
Yes.
dance. On the fire.
So you want to dance in the fire with us?
I mean, it's...
Or do you want to go see your demon buddy? I mean, he might just be like, help him kill Hakatep, and I will reward you with riches beyond your wildest imagination.
I'm pretty sure no demon ever said that.
Apparently I wouldn't make a good demon. So do we kill you now or later?
You can try to fight me.
As tempting as learning to do all of these strange riddles is, I think I'll pass on them.
You would like to come inside?
Yes, why not? Why would I not accept an invitation from the illustrious Sky Pharaoh? I managed to gesture in a way that suggests if he was the Sky Pharaoh, he should be up in the air, but I'll take what this is.
So, this skinless woman, is that Ein Mech?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Accompany me up these stairs.
Where do we go in to dance in the fire and walk on the soil?
I bet she's just the person who makes everything sound like a threat. What do you feel like today? The chicken or the fish? Choose carefully.
Your future depends on it.
I mean, yeah, I'm making my way up there. I don't know why I rolled to walk.
Because you're nervous?
Yep. I have a feeling I just killed myself.
What was the
But I mean,
decision? You
let's
decided
go.
to just go...
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
fuck yeah.
we're just standing there together now. Well, it's that hi
I
Nate.
asked you guys your opinions, and you were both like, "You should do it," basically. So I went.
I was just
That
trying to
was
remember who
pure sarcasm.
You should have made that clear.
Maybe the demon will make you an offer. Holy fuck, Rodrigo! I'm gonna yell as he walks
She
away.
places her hand on your back.
I'm close enough to see that the skin is not properly fitted.
No,
right?
no, she looks normal.
Oh great! I like normal ladies.
And she says, Hakatep will be very grateful to have you at his side.
Fuck!
And in a blink, the two of them disappear.
Oh no.
What do we do now?
I know which side my bread's buttered on.
The Hakatep
The
side.
Hakatep side.
Well, we're just gonna go in there and you and I...
Like up the stairs? These
Well,
front stairs?
What do you want to do? You want to go in the backside? There's a door over there. And then we just go left.
You say to the pyramid of doors, "There's a door over there."
Then we just keep going left until we die. Because, you know, you go left 4 times, you're back where you started, right? We're in a square pyramid.
It's a triangle.
It would have a square base, actually.
Not from where I'm
I
looking.
say from the heavens.
Yeah.
It's clearly a triangle. Yeah, but if you keep going left and bigger lefts, you make progress.
Bigger lefts.
No,
Spirals.
it's tinier lefts?
No. You start small.
What's a bigger left?
It's just like wider. It's bigger.
So a left.
It's like a capital L instead of a lowercase L.
And
A
that was really-
lowercase L would just be a straight line.
Representative of the first step of left.
The chief is panicking because he's dead and Rodrigo's gone.
I'm so long.
Yeah. Can I just dispel 10 souls, have Cheap's corpse fall over and leave Neath in the...
I join my people now in death.
All right, Chief. What do you want to do? You want to go in this front door and face our fun? You wanna read my notes? What are you doing? Oh, you're trying to get to,
He's just
get to that.
God powering. Okay, what do we have
that's
to do?
not
We
the
have
right
to, we
order.
have to walk on water, swim in soil,
We
and
need to-
breathe fire.
Walk on the wind, swim in the soil, breathe in the water, and dance in the fire. You think we can do those 4 things?
I missed the third.
Breathe in the water?
Breathe in the water.
Yeah, you want to breathe in the water?
Easy.
Can you swim?
I can sink and walk on the bottom.
I mean, have we decided if you need to breathe?
You don't need to breathe. You're dead.
No.
You have undead traits.
Fuck.
You're pretty much immune to. No, you're not. Never mind. Yes, you are. You? Are you immune to crits? I don't remember. I don't remember Pathfinder versus 3.5. I don't think you are.
Okay, well. You're some weird, like, undead god.
I'm chief.
Yeah, and I love you, buddy. But I'm gonna be fucked in here if anything happens to you. So you know what? I'm gonna follow suit, and I'm going in this looking for death. Let's go.
Okay. We'll go in the front fucking door.
You walk up the steps.
Yeah.
They go up about.
Please tell me they just turn into a slide and slide down. Classic trap.
The stairs go 280 feet up
Yeah.
until you reach a door.
Holy fuck.
The stone staircase leads to a platform jutting from high atop the pyramid's face. A large dark block of stone is polished to a mirror-like finished blocks entering into the pyramid's interior. A few dozen golden tiles inlaid in the block of stone surround a symbol of an arrow piercing a cloud painted in a blue metallic hue. A single hieroglyph is carved into each tile, and a line of smaller hieroglyphs is engraved above the tiles. You can read the ancient Assyrian with linguistics. I won't even make you roll because
Okay.
you're just getting so good at it that, you know.
Just sweet.
Speak the name of the one to whom this crypt of air is dedicated.
Hackatap.
Rodrigo.
It is actually the name. He's in my pyramid now. I
Things
just killed
have
Hackatap. You're gonna come in, I've got a hat.
You blink into a room. It's dark. A few torches line the walls. Let me just bring up my map and go not here.
If I was him, I would be prepared for a lavish entrance.
Who? Hackatap?
Oh
I've seen a nurse set, not Hackatap. Did you
No.
not listen to the lady?
Did you not listen to the lady?
Not a lot.
I'm on his side now.
Say hi to
No,
the
you're going to see the nurse set to see where you stand.
When I went up there, she put a hand and said, Hackatep will enjoy having you at his right side.
That's presumptuous. That's not.
Oh yes, because I'm going to immediately start bargaining for like union rights and wages with Hackatep, the Sky
You've
Pharaoh
seen
and
what
master
happened
of the
to
undead.
slaves.
Exactly.
What if they had a union?
They did. That's why they were giant bone monsters and not small ones.
Yeah, we'll be slaves, but we want the bad bone monsters, the real scary motherfuckers. Yeah, those ones.
Yeah. No, I more meant unions than they combined.
Yeah, I got the joke.
But thanks.
Yeah.
Seated in front of you, on his throne, is Hackatep.
Oh lord, I was wrong.
Seated next to him is a thin woman wearing lavish purples and dark colors, and she is also mummified. Next to Hackatep is Nanuruset, who's just looking at you with this bewildered look on his face. And the woman next to you, if you look up to her, she's the same woman as you met outside, but she is taller, and all of her skin is gone, and it just shows muscle and what remains.
Please try to charm the pants off Hackatep's wife.
Of course.
Thank you.
Or the skinless woman.
Hackatep
One up.
smiles, and he says, "Who are you?"
I'm going to bow. Draw my rapier and then sheath it again and say, Rodrigo of the Riverlands. Although when last we spoke, I didn't quite get to finish putting my name into the wall.
So he is Rodrigo.
That would be correct, yes.
Your butt was in that wall.
Nanuruset said you would give up your friends easily, that you've done it before.
Friends, paying employers, I mean, these terms are very vague, to be completely honest.
And I can also be completely honest. This intrigued me. I wanted to see if you could sell out your friends and come to speak to me. Because I wanted to be sure that I could never trust you either. The woman grabs you.
I was hoping he was arrogant and stupid in that, but you know what? It's what it is.
Ankma, please, take him to the cells. We will lock him away and extract what we need from him.
But you know what? I'm going to bluff.
Sure.
Outraged, like only a man who thinks way above his station should be, I'm going to immediately begin shouting and struggling, but not really being able to break free, nor attempting to.
Yeah.
Saying that this is outrageous. I came here to make a fair deal. I was invited into this pyramid under safe passage. Basically just shouting and making it, if anything, worse for myself.
Hakatet will put his hand up. And he says, you have lied to so many people before, haven't you? You've stolen from people, you've taken from people. I speak your language, Rodrigo. That mark on your forehead tells me more than anything off of your silver tongue ever could. Take him away. And she continues.
And I will seem dumbstruck and as if all of my cards have been played.
Is that a bluff check?
Yes. That is a 32.
Cool. Hakatet just laughs.
I don't think he believes you.
I know, but I gotta do what I can.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Yeah.
I have been there.
Chief, Neath,
Yes.
Yep.
you stand in front of the door.
Dream team.
Oh God.
Hakotep. The first.
Why don't you guys do knowledge planes or religion?
Fucking, because I can't. But
Damn
I'm
it.
14.
What about nobility? Did you
No.
take nobility?
No.
How about dungeoneering? How thick is this wall?
Do you want me to give you just a rundown of the hit points this wall has?
How about a 15?
How does 1,800 hit points sound?
15 and 15 get me anything?
No, you guys do not know what the symbol on the door means.
It's a bow and arrow shooting.
A symbol of an arrow piercing a cloud, painted in a blue metallic hue.
I'm gonna literally shoot a bolt at a
You shit in the sky.
I mean, try all angles, yeah.
Yeah, just through the sky.
works in video games.
Yeah, there's no nothing like that happens. The door stays locked. But there is the golden tiles seem to be buttons that you can push to spell out a name.
Hakotep. Spell Hakotep.
There's no symbols to spell Hakotep.
And what's the thing say?
Speak the name of the one to whom this crypt of air is dedicated.
That
Crypt of Air is dedicated.
of air.
Oh, so this is this fucker's symbol. And that's not Hakotep's symbol. Dedicated. Dedicated to, it's not...
It could be Neferoset.
Why would it be Neferoset?
It's his wife.
Can you spell Neferoset?
Yeah, but I don't know how this thing works.
You
Well,
press
there's different hieroglyphs that you
Right.
can press to spell a name,
Right.
but there's not enough hieroglyphs to. There's missing
enough.
sections on the Pharaoh set.
Okay.
And it won't spell Hakotep either.
No. No answer. Dang. They must be away.
Yeah. Hakatep's not home. We brought down the wrong pyramid.
Ooh. Skinless lady.
Fucking
Throwing
gone.
shit everywhere.
It's under
Magic.
Jalen's feet.
Oh. Yeah, toss me that face. Wow. Fuck. Can I just do like a, what would you say we need to knowledge? What?
Planar or history?
Okay. Fuck?
Oh, no, sorry. Planes or religion?
Planes or religion? Can Cap?
He's not here. And Olive would be the one for that.
Yeah, Olive would be the
Yeah,
one for
well,
that.
that's how far I've gotten, apparently. Asking the wrong person. It's an arrow shooting through a cloud.
You have a collection
Of
Names.
faces.
of spirits
Yeah.
that you could potentially draw upon.
Oh,
Oh, can I do that?
of course
Can I
you
commune
can.
with myself?
He told you that like 30 minutes ago you could.
Yeah, let's commune with myself.
Sure. So how this can work
Oh.
But
is...
don't listen to me.
Yeah.
I just got myself arrested.
So what you can do
Yeah.
It's better than
is
enslaved.
you can... And I actually explained it a bit wrong, sorry. It's not for combat. Each day,
Yeah.
you fill back up to your maximum. So when you go to bed...
Oh, okay.
But for this one, I'm going to let you go back to 10 because it's essentially... It's been a long enough time.
Okay.
But what you can do is you can pay one to just learn a piece of knowledge that could potentially come from it.
Oh, shit.
And planes is literally what genies do.
Okay, cool. What? Meh.
Cool, so go to 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just until you have a long rest.
Yeah.
The name is Has-Tepuret,
Hastapuret.
which
Neat,
is
simple.
a devil from Assyrian myth.
Oh, Lord, can I spell it?
You can spell it.
Great. I'm so glad we have your genie souls.
Oh, it goes down, not apart. I was thinking about this all the wrong way.
Beyond the platform is a narrow corridor that turns almost immediately. A thick greenish-white mist fills the passage, masking its length.
Greenish white mist. Is this breathing the sand?
So we're swimming in soil.
Do you smell it in?
Yeah.
It smells like mint and roses.
Oh, that's nice. Do dead smell like pestilence as nice things?
You don't know.
Said it
I
smells
don't
like
either.
mint and roses?
Yes.
Do I smell the same thing?
You do. Look at these men.
Said it's a green mist?
Yeah.
Yep.
Zoop, 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 zoop.
Can I look?
No.
No. I know everything's connected by a circle.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
So the first one in there was Walk on the Wind.
Walk on the wind. Is this the wind?
It could be. Or it could be more
What
poison
else?
we have to run through.
But what else could it be?
Walk on the Wind. We could be swimming in soil.
Nope.
I don't think this is right. We could be breathing in the water.
Maybe.
It's misty.
This one did say on the door, Crypt of Air.
Walk on the wind.
Walking on the wind.
Hakatep's not subtle.
No.
Walk on
He's
the
too proud of his power, is what it is.
So
He's
how do
obviously
we?
smart enough
So
to be
we
able
need
read
to.
me.
How do
It's
we?
just that he is way too powerful for his own good.
None of
Are
us
you
can
fucking
fly.
kidding
Hey.
me? Hold
You
on.
might not have to.
What do you
No.
mean we might not have to? How else do you walk on wind? And what happened on day 3 and 4?
You don't remember.
It's not
Hold on. 30 plus.
I'm gonna go back to Rodrigo if that's
Yeah,
okay with you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, please do.
Rodrigo, she's walking you through the hallways.
I've gone quiet now.
Yeah. She's also quiet. But you kind of get a glimpse of what's happening.
Hell yeah, perception checks like crazy. 27.
Man, this is a weird fucking dungeon. How do you get in here? All right.
You don't. You get arrested.
So she walks you down a long hallway. And eventually to your right, you see a doorway. Would you like to look in?
Yeah.
You see what looks like the remnants of a stone ship with a large circle built on top of it. And then she rounds the hallway, and there are 4 sarcophagi at various points in the center of this room and a large stone slab in the middle. And she walks you down some steps to what look like a hallway of prison cells. And she chucks you inside one, and as you're on the ground, she unsheathes your rapier and walks away with it before closing the door.
But one moment.
I need my weird flail.
She doesn't respond, she just closes the door.
Why are you loyal to him? It's clear that loyalty is important to Hakatep, which means he's either coerced you or you do this by choice. If by choice, I'm just curious why.
No response.
What to do, what to do, what to do.
Neith, correct me if I'm wrong, but did you mark any things on the walls while you were in here?
No, but I did leave my painting under the
Yes.
bed.
Okay, cool, thank you. Just
Yeah, I am going to search.
You find underneath the bed is Neith's painting.
Excellent. Now I just have to look forward to some burning witches.
They might not burn for you.
Oh, everything burns for me.
You gonna do anything to kill the time?
Pardon me.
She only took your sword. You have your entire other inventory.
I still have the ashen dagger. I have to think though, because getting out of the cell is one trick. Getting somewhere useful with this is another. I suspect the pyramid walls are magic to the way the Sphinx was. There's no popping through there, plus I don't know how thick they are. I might just get
However,
squished.
I did explain to you what I was building,
Yep.
and you knew what it looked like.
No, I know, but I also know that it's broken now. Unless. I do happen to have a friend who was involved in the construction of it. I am going to find some rocks. And I am going to skip them off the other cells.
No, you're in a. It's just a big single stone chamber with the door closed. Like there's no sound coming in or out.
It's a solid door. It's
No
not like
light,
that.
nothing
No,
else.
just a little magic glowing like beam on top.
I'm gonna go fuck around with that beam.
Sure, try to climb the walls.
Yep. That is like a 22.
Cool. After attempting to climb the walls for a bit, it's hard to get a footing. They're so smooth. The door begins to open,
I'm gonna try and compose myself.
and you hear a voice that says, "What's wrong with you?"
I couldn't have you appear as a liar. You were the one who said that I would betray my friends. The skinless one thought that was true as well. Which means, I assume, that you have a plan. And if you don't, it assumes you were lying, which means you're under fire here too. I'm not putting one of my few long-term allies at risk here. Unless, of course, we've both fucked up.
I did not expect you to come. But have it be known that there always is a plan to escape.
Not one I imagine you can be visibly a part of.
You're not going to like it. If I can get your soul back in the abyss, I can return you to Earth. Or Galarian. It's all the same thing, really.
He literally meant in the earth, but then he was like, no, he's gonna hate being buried alive. I meant Galarian.
Yeah, so we can take you back to the Riverlands.
What about a different game? How much do you think Hackatet believes you now? You said I would betray my friends, and I did. I'm obviously untrustworthy, but what about you?
Hackatet trusts me.
Especially given the brand I'm wearing, enough for you to conduct the affairs here? My torture.
He will not let me do your torture.
Who will?
That is for the witches outside.
Do you know much about his wife?
All I know is that she speaks to creatures that even I do not know of.
I might have an in with her.
I do not recommend it. I've heard of their connection. Neith was being used.
But do you think she might be blinded by the chance to try and use her again? Enough to slip up?
She is much smarter than Hackatet.
And I'm not much smarter than Hackatet is.
You're smarter than Hackatet. Neferuset is kind of the one to fear here. She is under the impression that she can wait for Neith to walk to her door.
I imagine that kind of power makes it seem like the whole world does that. I'm certainly not helping. If I could get out of this cell, could I arm myself and cause enough of a nuisance inside this pyramid, so long as I knew what I was, so long as I had some luck on my side, to help the others along on their
If this is your plan, Rodrigo,
I'm just considering options.
you can attempt it. It'll end in your death, and then we can do my plan.
You know, I hadn't thought about that.
The only downside is if I do not kill you, they won't. They aren't working with you, if you understand. You are already weak, I see it. Weaker than you were. I could do it and not take away as much as your power as if they did it.
Fair enough.
But if you wish to gather intel to learn what these creatures are capable of, I will let you do it. All I need is your soul in the abyss, and I can do what I need to do.
Give me a round to think on that.
Sure. We're going to actually take a break for YouTube and then do one last recording for the evening. So many things I